2023 has arrived at last, and with it comes a new beginning, a fresh start to those who may not have had the best 2022, and I hope you're all having a nice start to the new year. With the new year comes a special milestone for Paw Patrol in 2023, its 10-year anniversary being dubbed as the biggest year ever, with 10 years of the show being on the air. Not yet officially, this will occur on August 12th, of course, when the show turns 10 years old, to the day of the first episode. And within the next 12 months, a good bit is going to occur to celebrate this occasion. And for today, I want to give you a quick rundown of everything we know so far that is coming in 2023 for the series, and even drop a few predictions of my own for the series that may happen this year. With that said, let's roll to the list. Throughout the month of December, a couple pieces of merch were revealed for Paw Patrol's 10th anniversary, introducing a new silver logo with the number 10 on it, and the paw on the zero, which looks very nice in my opinion. The same logo appeared in a recent banner a few days ago featuring Chase on it. I think they should have at least had the original 6 characters plus Ryder appear on this instead of just Chase. As for merch, so far we have an all paws package with the original 6 pups, Everest, Tracker, Rex, and Liberty included. They are missing a few characters in this I think that should have been included in this set, like Tuckanella, Robodog. I guess you can put in Ryder there too. I mean, he's not a pup, but he's still part of the team. You know what, why not just put every other team member in the series in a second set if you can't put them all in one full package? Especially with a set like this with all paws. Then at least have every team member in this. Honestly, I don't know why I'm making a big deal over this. The other piece of merch is a Lookout Tower playset. I don't really got much to say on this one compared to the other one. I'm not really of a merch connoisseur myself. Moving to the TV series itself, let's start with Aqua Pups. This will be the first piece of content that will be airing in 2023 if we're talking about the US specifically. Canada has already gotten 2 of these eps so far, Pups Save a Floating Castle and Pups Save a Mer Race. As of now, the last 2 eps, being 4 11-minute segment episodes, have yet to air. However, 2 of these eps have been revealed, Pups Save a Murdainer and Pups Save the Whale Patroller. We did get a promo for this ep revealing whatever this is. I mean, look at the bright side of this. At least we don't have to see Humdinger as an actual mermaid. Now that's a blessing in disguise. And of course, let's pull the oldest trick in the book for the series and let the villain steal the mainline vehicle of this series for like the 20th time. I swear, this is all just filler at this point. The entire Aqua Pups sub-series is set to air in January, however, at the time of me making this video, Pups Save a Floating Castle has already aired in the US just yesterday. As for every other episode, it will air every Friday in the US for the next month. However, for Canada, it's unknown for now. The week following the conclusion of Aqua Pups comes the first ever spin-off for the Paw Patrol series titled Rubble and Crew, set to release on February 3rd in the US. No confirmation on a release date in Canada though. The series has been greenlit for a first season, which could open the door for a second season or more, and Jamfield Entertainment is behind the animation for this, already doing other Nickelodeon products like Bubble Guppies, Rusty Rivets, The Loud House, and the later seasons of Thomas and Friends, the CGI version specifically. The spinoff will focus on Rubble and his family, Auntie Crane, Grandpa Grover, and cousins Motor, Mix, Wheeler, and Charger as they head to assist with construction projects in Builder Cove, a brand new location for the spinoff series. And new characters are being introduced, like Mayor Greatway, who is Mayor Goodway's sister, her pet companion Mr. Ducky Doo, and the main antagonist for the series, Speedmeister, and his companion Mr. McTurtle. Speaking of him, during the Nickmas game, along with the clip from the spinoff, we got our first look at him, sporting a yellow and purple color scheme that's similar to Mayor Humdinger and has the annoying voice to go along with it. I wouldn't be surprised if these two are related. Also, is it just me, or is he looking a bit like Waluigi from Mario? I don't know if it's just me who gets that resemblance. His quick speed and not adhering to safety as seen in this clip could be an occurring theme for the show, for him. Most of the clips and shots we got from the show are presumably either from the first episode or the theme song intro. The latter we'll discuss about it when it drops. The spinoff looks alright at the moment, but there is a foe looming in the background. Pupstruction. Disney's own dog-based construction show got its own update a few days ago. updating its release date to summer 2023. This will be an interesting battle between the two, to see who will come out on top as the better puppy construction show. We'll discuss about both of these shows, especially Pupstruction, in the near future. I'm not going to go into too much into All Paws on Deck, as I plan to go more in depth on this in a review sometime next week. All you need to know about this is that every team member, Pup and Cat, will appear in this special alongside a few villains to stop a high-tech kid inventor named Cody Gizmody, which I think we already know by now. While Canada has already gotten this ep, the US hasn't, and is unknown as to when it will air. Though before the year, the US got new eps featuring the return of Rex and the Mighty Twins since Season 7, plus the Sweetie and Arby Mission Paul episode. Speaking of which, in one of the promos for this, Arby is shown without his pirate gear, an odd occurrence as he's never had his gear in any episode from the series, just something to note. But other than that, I expect All Paws on Deck to air during the summertime, just my prediction there. Already one of the biggest points of discussion going into 2023 is the Mighty movie. Like before, I'm not going to go too much in this. I've already got a vid made discussing everything about this film so far. And since then, nothing really has changed except for one thing. Cal Brunker, the film's director, was asked about the IMDb cast list that got revealed a few months back, and Brunker said it wasn't the official cast list. Hopefully we'll get an official one soon, as we're right in the window for one, and this is also the time when merch starts to get revealed. Teasers, promotional images, these next 10 months are going to be a blast. And keep an eye out for the 2023 KCA. Might get our first teaser there, just like the first movie. I bet you might have forgotten about this one, but Paw Patrol Live is finally getting a new show called Heroes Unite. Ironically, the first show will drop on February 3rd, the same day as Rubble and Crew's first episode. Heroes Unite will feature new characters such as Liberty and Robodog making their first appearance in a live show, in which Mayor Humdinger will clone Robodog to cause chaos around the world. In the first promotional image, Barkenberg is shown off, possibly confirming it being in the show, and with Liberty, we could see the return of Adventure City as well. Finally, we have a new mobile digital app called Paw and Friends, which was announced along with the Rubble and Crew title reveal a few months back. I haven't really discussed or mentioned about this on the channel yet. This app is being made by Spin Master's Originator. There have been no details released on this app or what it contains, though the last two apps that Spin Master has made with the Originator, Math Tango and Endless Learning Academy, both being educational apps. If I had to speculate, it seems like Paw and Friends may follow this route. We'll talk more about this app once more details surface around it, and we'll test it out ourselves once it releases, to see what it will hold and to give you my input, if you should try it out for yourself. To end this video off, let's move into the speculation category, where I give you my predictions that I have that could be coming for Paw Patrol in 2023. The first being more cut content. I love covering this kind of stuff as we've done before in the past, and this being the 10th year of the show, it would be a nice treat to see more of Raffi and the Rescue Dogs, Ryder's Paw Patrol, or any form of content that never made it to the final version of the show. It would also allow us to piece together the history of the show and see things in a different way, thinking how this or that would have been if they were included. The final one I have is a Mighty movie console game developed by Outright Games. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this happens. If you're going to bring back Mighty Pups and milk it even further, then you might as well make another game on it. It's been done before in the past, so why not? Plus, the first movie had a game of its own in Adventure City Calls. The only thing I would like to see in this new game, if announced, is the pups' voices. I know that can be a bit repetitive with dialogue as seen in Paw Patrol Grand Prix, but it adds immersion to the experience. So there you have it. Despite my prediction section, that is everything you can expect coming to Paw Patrol in 2023. It's shaping up to be a pretty big year for the series, and I'm looking forward to see what it has to offer. Though I do have some skepticism for these pieces of content, Rubble and Crew and the Mighty movie especially, being the two biggest additions to the series. But still gonna go into these with an open mind, nonetheless. So leave your thoughts on the 2023 additions to Paw Patrol in the comments below. With that, I will see you all again next time.